We've been visiting different Analogue Pocket owners around the world to find out what it's like to own such a desirable handheld console. Reports of broken down relationships and a large number of boosted egos have surged since the release of the Pocket in December. Today we met with Ronald, a 23-year-old Analogue Pocket owner from Jersey in the Channel Islands who acquired a Pocket very early. His family are deeply concerned for his ego and worry it might not be recoverable. Also, he smells weird.
Coming in? Mind that. It's a building site. What are you doing with that bottle of Febreze? Where do you want me? Alright, 1 second. Hello? Have you got one yet? Alright, well stop ringing me until you get one. For goodness sake, these people, you know what I mean? I think they could just ring me and they haven't even got an Analogue Pocket. Have I been playing the Analogue Pocket a lot? Have I? I haven't spoken to my girlfriend in weeks. I've been playing it all over the place. I went away for 10 days for Christmas. I played it on the plane, on the train, on the toilet. Christmas dinner, that was a write-off. Sacked that whole thing off. Sat on the sofa, played my Analogue Pocket. Why would I want to sit with a load of people who haven't got an Analogue Pocket? No, yeah, the battery life's bloody good, to be honest with you. I charged it before I left, didn't bring a charger with me, and didn't have to charge it the whole trip. Oh, now the build quality's fantastic. Yeah, no, it feels great in the hands, really nice weight, nice size. One thing I would say is I've scratched the back up quite a bit. I haven't been playing many different cartridges, so haven't had any complaints with the cartridge slot, but it's probably not an accurate test, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, build quality, I haven't got a single complaint. Is the Analogue Pocket worth $200? Abso-bloody-lutely. I mean, it all day long. These Chinese emulator handhelds are $50 a pop. You have to do a whole load of wizardry to get them set up before you even start them, and the things are made of such low quality plastic you can break it with your breath. Nah, to be fair, I would be livid if I didn't have one. Yeah, and they're selling them on eBay now. People are selling them on eBay for $600-700. People are buying them as well. I know, it's a tragedy. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to have a few more be made, but at the same time, feels fantastic knowing that not many people can get them. Have I received money to endorse Analogue? Is that a real question? Did you approve that question? You approve that question? Nah, mate, this is a... No, I haven't received any money to endorse Analogue Pocket. No, of course not. No, if I didn't disclose that, that'd be illegal. How excited should people be to receive their Analogue Pocket? Man, they should lose sleep with excitement. In fact, I would change that excitement into jealousy. Yeah, no, that would make me feel really good. Yeah, no, they should be really jealous. It hasn't gone to my head. Nah, not me, no. I mean, don't talk to me if you haven't got one. Have you got one? You haven't got one? Why am I even here? What on earth am I doing here? You haven't even got an Analogue Pocket. I hope you enjoyed that little mockumentary. I've got COVID, so I'm literally stuck in my house and I just got really bored and decided to make that. But massive thank you to Stuart for doing the intro, Ashens. Go check out his channel. The Analogue Pocket has been out now for almost 3 weeks and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Honestly, I find it so hard to put this thing down. It's just such a fun thing to play. I've played Link's Awakening more times than I could possibly count, and I've been playing it again because it's just so nice to play a game on this device. And I really like the fact that it's so straightforward and it doesn't have a million different menus and confusing things to do. It just makes it feel like it's a modern Game Boy. And a Game Boy was never meant to be this multifunctional system. It was just meant to have one function and do that function really well. And that is what the Analogue Pocket is. But these are all of the accessories. Let's see what we've got. We've got a hard case here. Really excited to see that. I do like displaying my games consoles in acrylic cases. So we've got the hard case. I think that's around about $30. We've got the dock, which is obviously the one I'm most excited about. This comes in at $100. Then we've got other little things like the glass screen protector and cleaning kit there. And then we've got a bunch of cables, which I'm not going to open. We've got a nano loop MIDI USB-A cable. We've got the link cable that we will use. We've got the nano loop pocket analog sync. And we've got the Game Gear Pocket adapter, which I'll definitely open. And then we've got another Nano Loop accessory. This is the MIDI in. I'm going to save the Nano Loop stuff for another video because I don't really have any interest in it right now. I reckon it'll probably be something I'll do extensively on my second channel with maybe a help from a musician friend. But yes, this is all of the accessories we're going to be opening today. Let's start off with the screen protector. Now, the Analogue Pocket is gorgeous, super high-end, uses a Gorilla Glass screen. It's absolutely stunning. So you're going to want to protect it with something like this, a screen protector. I wouldn't say it's obviously a necessity because Gorilla Glass is sort of renowned for being very, very scratch resistant. But that being said, I have scratched mine already. I mean, I've put it through quite a strenuous test of making loads of videos on it and also just flying around the whole of the UK with it as well. But yeah, you're going to want to probably protect it with a screen protector. So let's check out the one that Analogue sells. Now, how do we get it out of here? Oh, okay, there's a little rip tab on the top. Let's go ahead and pull that off. Boom. And there is the screen protector there. Okay, let's take that out. It feels very, very nice. So that's going to be where we're going to peel it off and stick it down. Lovely. How well presented is that? Look at that. We've got dry, wet, and then we've got a little thing in here. What is that? Screen protector, quick start guide. Probably going to show us how to do that. I'm fairly certain I'm going to be able to do this just fine myself. So as far as I know, you start off with the wet one. I have actually installed lots of screen protectors before, so hopefully this should go relatively well. We'll go ahead and give the screen a nice wipe down. Now everything is obviously really, really black, so this might be quite hard to film. And then you follow it up with the dry one. Yeah, really happy with that. Doesn't look like there's any dust under there, but it's just a little screen protector, not a major accessory. Right, next up, let's take a look at the hard case, because that is another one that loads of people have bought with their Analogue Pocket. There we go. Right, let's take out the case. Look at that. Wowee. Okay, so we've got a protective film on the front here. Peel that off. And the one on the back. Now, let's see how this goes together. Ah, I see. All right. So we pop that in there. And then put it back down again. I mean, that is a lovely thing. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. A really nice way to display your Analogue Pocket. Although, it hasn't got a flat base. Have I put that on wrong? No. No, that is interesting. It hasn't got a flat base, so it's not actually the most secure thing to display on your shelf. I mean, it will still stand, but one little wobble and that's probably going to fall over. Not sure how I feel about that, and for $30 it's quite a lot of money. However, it is a lovely thing, and you know, if you want to spend that money, then go for it. I, however, used the Game Boy sewing machine to sew together this nice little sort of sock thing that the Analogue Pocket slides into. And then I put it in that little shoulder bag that you saw at the start of this video. But yeah, there we go. I mean, that's the case. It's a nice enough thing. I just don't think it's completely necessary. And when you've already forked out so much money for the Analogue Pocket, I would say save your $30 and maybe just buy one of the game adapters. Speaking of, so there we have it, the Game Gear Pocket adapter. I can't believe I finally got one of these after seeing it for so long on websites and articles and stuff. It feels so cool to finally have one. So this is what's going to transform your Analogue Pocket from being a Game Boy natively into being a Game Gear, into eventually a Lynx, a Neo Geo Pocket, and a Turbo Graphics. So this actually doesn't have a great deal going on inside it. It's just changing the pin layout from Game Gear to Game Boy. This is not going to work when you plug it into another Game Boy, but I'll probably test that out on my second channel just to show people for the sake of it. So I can finally now plug in my adapter into the Analogue Pocket. That's obviously going to cover up the L and R buttons, but now we can plug in a Game Gear game. I've got the EverDrive X7 here. Let's plug that in. Boom! That's actually really sturdy. I thought that was going to be a super flimsy thing, but that is as solid as it gets. I would say that's actually more sturdy than the Game Boy game being plugged in there. Let's see, does it work? Oh my god! Just like that. Look at that. Just like that, it's a Game Gear. Completely, perfectly running Game Gear. Man, this thing is just so cool. I'm absolutely speechless. Honestly, it runs so perfectly. Look at that. Obviously, it's not ideal that I'm using a ROM cartridge. They're not really sort of trying to promote that, but it's the only one I had to my hand right now. But yeah, that works really, really well. Natively now running Game Gear games like it was a Game Gear, except with a beautiful screen and a nice build quality and a lovely form factor. That is just insane. Honestly, insane. I'm seriously blown away. I knew it could obviously do that, but it's the first time I've actually been able to try it out. So yeah, really, really cool. Right, now the next accessory is the Pocket Link cable. Now, I'm not actually sure what this is because obviously I've just done a video trying out some different Game Boy accessories on the Analogue Pocket, which works absolutely fine with the regular link cable. So I've got no idea what this is. Maybe it's just an analog version of the Game Boy link cable. Well, that seems to be exactly what it is. It's just a really nice quality link cable. Ah, that's quite cool. You've got GBA and GBC. Oh, I see. Connect your Pocket to another Game Boy, Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance system. Yeah, I mean, there we go. It just means that you can plug it into a thing and pretend that it's something else with that cable. I think. Yeah, nice. It's a necessity if you want to trade some Pokemon. Now, the final one is the dock. This is the most exciting one. Seriously excited about this. I have been looking forward to playing games on my TV since I got my Analogue Pocket. So let's go ahead and open up this box. Now, the dock is $100, and realistically, the only main things you need are the Analogue Pocket, which is a little bit over $200, the dock, which is $100, and then a couple of the adapters if you wish. So that's going to be what makes this thing very expensive. And without buying the dock, it's basically just a really nice modded Game Boy. So unless you're going to play the Game Gear games and eventually Neo Geo Pocket and Turbo Express and stuff, this is just a really nice modded Game Boy. But with the dock, that's where you're then going to really be able to utilize its potential fully. So, wow, firstly, there is some metal on here, which I was really not expecting. That feels absolutely gorgeous. Seriously nice. There's a rubber base. You've got this really nice just metal anodized tube. I have no idea what that's there for, other than maybe just design and to weigh it down. Maybe it didn't weigh a lot and they've decided to add that on, but it's a very nice thing. I like it, and it makes it look really unique. Now on the back, we've got USB, we've got a little button, we've got power, we've got HDMI, and then we've got another USB. We've got some LED indicators on the front. Now remember, this does not natively have HDMI out. You do need the dock to actually be able to use that. And then the dock also contains all of the fancy schmancy stuff to use Bluetooth controllers. Apparently you can use any Bluetooth controller, but there we have it. This dock is a really nice way to display your Analogue Pocket. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous thing. Really excited to use that. Now we've got some cables in here. Look, it's got a power brick, which is for the completely wrong country for me. That's for the US, so that's not a great deal of use to me. And we've got two cables. What have we got here? We've got an HDMI, a proper analog HDMI. Wow, that is lovely. And then we've also got USB-C. So you would just be able to plug that into there, power the dock, presumably charge the Analogue Pocket. And then there you have it, the dock. So what a really nice set. I'm going to be honest, the main thing I really care about here is the dock and the adapter for the Game Gear. The case is lovely. The screen protector is obviously really nice as well. Link cable. I mean, you can't go wrong with a lot of this stuff. It is what it is. If you need it, go ahead and buy it when it's available. I know that's obviously a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, that some of this is not going to be available for you for a very long time, which does suck, but it is what it is. Massive thank you to Analogue for sending me all of this stuff. The video is not sponsored. I'm not going to receive any money from Analogue, but I have received all of this stuff for free. But if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.